Okay, so for this system, it's simple. I need some money. I'm going to give myself $500. There's 3, 4, there's 5. Yes, I thumb cut. Don't criticize me about it. I know there's people that are dealers out there that are watching this going, oh, he's a thumb cutter. Nah, I don't care. It's how I was taught. I was a poker dealer for a very brief time, and it's easier to thumb cut on a poker table. So anyways, first thing you do, it doesn't matter what the point is. Let's just say it's a 10. You're going to go 110 inside. Anything that hits, anything at all, is going to pay, you all know it pays 35, right? Doesn't matter, any of these, they all pay 35. Let's say the 9 hits, we're just going to stack all of it up, and we're going to hope for a 9 repeater. Anything that hits, we're going to stack it all the way up, use all of it. If it happens to hit on the 6 and the 8, we're going to say just press it up. They're going to give us a nickel back. We're going to press it up. We're going to make it look like 60. We're going to get 65. We're going to get a $5 bill back, and we're going to put it in a rack. So the object here is we're only going to go 5 rolls. It doesn't matter what the dice roll is, what the number is, 5 rolls. Don't count the come out roll. So what this looks like, these are off. 7, this is why you don't count the come out roll. 7, frontline winner. 7, frontline winner. 5, point is 5, mark the point. Now you count. That's 1. If it marks a point, that's 1. We're going to go 5 rolls. Anything that hits in here, we're going to press it up. After the 5th roll, we're going to take everything down that we have, and we're going to take $25 and go through the don't come. All right, so let's roll it out and see what happens. There's 1. That's 2. That pays, wait for it, it pays 35. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, it just pays 35. I was supposed to have a nickel on there. I forgot. Pays 35. Change goes back to me. That's roll 2. 10. That is 3. That is 4. These are worst case because you don't hit anything. That is 5. So we're going to take all this down. We're going to say, dealer, take us down, please. At this point, we're up $35. It's not a bad place to be. We're going to invest $25 of it over here in the don't come. Here's the tricky part. We got to avoid the 7 here. At roll 6 is when you expect the 7 to come. 4. It's going to travel behind the 4. If you want to take odds behind, knock yourselves out. Don't go haywire on it because the odds on the 4 and 10 only pay half. And if you happen to roll number 4, you're really going to get whacked hard. I tend not to take odds because I want to capitalize just on the don't. So that was roll 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I get paid $25. Just like that. That's the entire system. Now, the problems, you get on somebody goes on a big roll. Your propensity is you're going to want to reinvest back on the inside because the guy's hitting numbers and you're missing out on it. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make at a craps table is fear of missing out, FOMO. It happens a lot, like especially in sports betting. Oh, Bill got $200 on the Giants to beat Miami. Oh, I don't want to miss that action. That's good. So he goes and bets it. Fear of missing out is real in gambling. Don't be a victim. Stick to your system. I don't care if you're playing double tap or squeeze play or whatever it is your system is. Doesn't matter. Stick to your system. Don't vary from it. Your amounts that you put out here can go up and down, but if you do that, then you're only affecting your bankroll. I got 110 inside. I've got $500 because I'm 110 per shooter. That can get whacked in 5 shooters. So play your system. All right, so right now, after that shooter, we won $25 on that don't come, and we won $35 on, I think it was the 8. Yeah, it was the 8. I'm up $60 on first shooter. So, okay, here we go. We're going to live roll this. I've got my $300 in my rack. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I got $300 in my rack over here. I'm going to come off camera. I'm going to shoot from the far end of the table. And I'm going to just do a standard helicopter toss. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'll demonstrate that at a later day. 6 is the point. Throw in 110. Here we go. Okay. That was 1. That is 2. And we're going to use these $1, these $500 chips to designate the roll. There's 2. And it was a 5. 25 is going to pay 35. Dealer stack it up. Press that. It's a $60 bet. I do have a stick, by the way. Six easy way. 536. 516. That's the point. Now, here's the caveat. You just rolled a 6, so the puck comes off. Does your count continue? It depends. If you have a 7 come out roll, your count resets. If the come out roll is a point, then the count continues. So in this instance, we just hit our point of 6, the puck comes off. If the next roll is a 7, the count will reset and we'll go 5 more. If the puck comes out and say it's a point of 9, it would continue. So then you would get a 4. So you'd only have 1 more roll to go. So that's what's going on there. That was the only caveat, and I'm glad it came up so that I could demonstrate it. 3, 4, 5. Point is 5. That is roll number 4. Last roll. Got a couple numbers out there that are built up. Let's hope for a 6 or a 5. 8. That's roll number 5. Right? So we're going to say, dealer, take me down. Well, that was a good roll because we hit all the inside numbers. Hit every single one of them. $25 in the don't. Let's count it up. There's my buy-in, 50, 60, 70, 75. Well, there's 75, 100. We made $100 off one shooter in 5 rolls. We're going to take $25 of that, take it to the don't, so that's at risk. So in reality, we only made 70. But I'll take it. Gets me another shooter. And now we are praying set a point and avoid that big red. Point is 5. For our don't, we hit our point. Don't's going to travel to 5. I'm going to take odds on that. This is mine. Of 30, again, 30 will pay 20. Now you just sit and wait. So let's see what happens. The 7 come out would be great right here, wouldn't it? 10. All the way on the end. Three craps 3. Five. I got whacked. It happens. So the question is, what do you do now? Well, you're done for that shooter. That's it. You're out. You made money. You just sit back and wait. You wait for the next shooter. That's the entire system. You saw it play out. You saw it make money. I am up 25, 50 some odd dollars. Here, we'll count it out for you on the camera to show you. I don't know if you can see my rail or not. A lot of 5s in there. There's 100. One, two, three, four, 5, 550. Made $50 off one shooter. Off one shooter. Could I make more? Possibly. Possibly. If I would have stayed on the inside and pressed these numbers up, this could be the shooter of a lifetime. This guy could roll for 4 hours. You never know. You never know. But that's why we play our systems. That's why we have systems. Because sometimes you don't ever get a good shooter. Like my story at Ellis. It was brutal. I was literally at the table for a half hour and I went through $150 on a $5 table. It was brutal. Nothing worked. Just because the dice were cold. But the guys at the Venetian, the Venetian was funny because the Venetian was funny because I can't think of his name here. The guy that sits here, the box, old. The box man had the pit boss come over, and the pit boss and the box man were sitting there watching me because I was winning on both sides of the table. Everybody else was losing money on the table. The guy next to me, at one point, he said, yeah, whatever, that guy's betting, because I was constantly winning. I was winning in here, and then I was winning here. It was great. It was the best 20 minutes I've ever had. It was so much fun. That's craps. I hope you like the video. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm new at it. I'm new at all this, so we'll work it out. We'll work the bugs out. If you guys like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel. It'll help. It's a new channel. I'd like to see it grow. Unfortunately, I can't do live recordings in the casino because my local casino here doesn't allow it. But I will try to get the community channel built back up. We'll get it built up, and we'll do live crapsies rolls and go from there. I'll have friends over and stuff like that. So, anyways, hope you like the content. Like, comment, subscribe. Got any suggestions? Anything you want to see? Please put it in the comments below. Be respectful. If you guys want to have arguments amongst yourselves, have at it, but be respectful. We can have different opinions and still get along. That's it for now. My name's Gus, by the way, and this is my Craps channel. Hope you like it.